Come on, man, we've got some videos to react to.
Oh, fuck, really? Again?
Alright, what's up guys, we're back for another video, and today we are watching Zack Snyder's Justice League, the honest trailer version.
If it'll load up.
If it'll load. So, we apologise that we're experiencing some technical difficulties.
Alright, so yeah, let's check this out.
Cool.
This episode is sponsored by Google Play with the help of Crash Bandicoot on the Run. From the director of the Justice League trailer comes a film to redeem that burnt orange tire fire, transforming it from a movie that was 2 hours long and terrible to a movie that's 4 hours long and mediocre. Proving once and for all, if you want to look great by comparison, just stand next to Joss Whedon. The Snyder Cut, for real this time. Because that wouldn't exist without a powerful league uniting behind it, joining the internet's most devoted fans of targeted harassment, creatively bankrupt WB execs, a parent company who happily pissed on the ashes of the last movie theater to sell more broadband, the writer who sharded out Rise of Skywalker, and a director who was already self-indulgent before he formatted a film for IMAX, knowing it would be released on a streaming service. I think you just liked how the bars added more darkness to every scene, right? That's free darkness right there, baby. Black Suit Up for an entirely different take on the theatrical release, except for its plot, setting, main characters, and themes, where, if you recall, a gray CGI monster covered in spikes wants to destroy the world.
He does look a lot
who's
better.
out to impress his gray CGI monster boss, but this time, follow in excruciating detail as this gray CGI monster reports his progress to his gray CGI monster boss's gray CGI monster executive assistant.
Decide, I call to thee. I found one of the three, the one that woke and called me to play, to him that I may come home. After I take the combined power of the 2 mother boxes, I've been able to bring news before my big dark
Listen, that's a long ass scene of him talking.
No lanterns. Until the equation is carved into the surface of this very world.
Meanwhile, Batman is still assembling a team of heroes to protect the Earth, where they will work together to bring back Superman, and quickly prove that there's no point to a Justice League once you brought back Superman. Honestly, they have nothing to do besides stand in a neat little line together. Good job, team. Okay, Soups, take it from here. With 2.5 Casablancas worth of runtime to fill, everyone's getting more character depth. Like Aquaman, who doesn't want to live under the sea, but doesn't want to be where the people are either, because the surface world is full of horny Bjorks. The Flash, who's ditched the awkward jokes, Dostoevsky, or awkwardly touching his wiener next to Iris West. Batman, who has so little to offer.
Sorry about that, we have experienced a card full, so we have fixed that, and let's continue.
Let's continue.
Who that woman? Where every action scene got immeasurably better thanks to new additions like Amazon horse violence. The gods of Olympus reminding Darkseid who's the daddy. Extreme sesame seed close-ups.
Really?
Yeah, that's
Heroes
disgusting.
who take time to inspire the next generation before their victims' brains have even finished dripping down the walls.
I'll be like you someday.
You can be anything you want to be.
But man, at the risk of beating a dead Superman, this guy loves his slow motion.
I heard there's a lot of it.
There is a lot of there's a lot of stuff that's just really unnecessary.
He gets the same treatment as Lois Lane putting down a cup of coffee.
Really?
Is she going back in time, or is she just extra sad about her husband?
even shooting the cop?
Of a mass movement built around the sincere belief that it wasn't enough for Zack Snyder to do whatever he wanted for 2 box office disappointments. It's not enough that grim superhero storytelling is basically its own genre now. No, this film had to exist in its purest form. Or rather, this film always existed in its purest form, and the $70 million Warner spent on it was for, snacks or something. But now that it's finally here, Snyder's biggest fans can finally lay down their arms and be satisfied that their hero's journey got a proper ending. Oh, come on! So wait, as she passed by scenes that were clearly setting up multiple sequels, teasing fans with the ultimate fantasy of watching Darkseid and Superman take the rest of Earth to Pound Town, ensuring that every tweet, article, or public statement about Warner Brothers will get swarmed with a hashtag Restore the Snyderverse, something that will never, ever happen. Until DC's annual firing of the executives, and the next ones make it happen. Bullying remains undefeated, y'all. Wait, it's still not over? That was a natural place to stop. Welcome entirely new additions, like Martian Manhunter, whose appearance raises questions like, where the has Martian Manhunter been? And how often does he hit the town disguised as Diane Lane? And Jared Leto's Joker finally sharing a scene with Ben Affleck's Batman. I mean, they clearly didn't film together, but you can imagine what it would be like if they finally shared a scene.
Who's gonna give you a reach around?
It would suck. Okay, this is way too long. I've been holding in peace since part 4. Can you just roll every time they say Mother Box? I'll be right back.
Mother boxes,
Mother boxes, mother boxes, mother boxes,
mother box.
Mother boxes.
Mother boxes?
Mother boxes. Mother boxes. Mother boxes.
mother boxes, mother
Wow, I didn't realize that they said that way. Mother box.
Mother box.
Mother box, mother box, mother box, mother box, mother box, mother boxes, mother box,
Mother box.
mother box, mother box, mother.
That could be its own feature film, just say Mother Box, damn.
Alright, time for starring. Daddy Warbats.
I'm rich.
Wonder Woman, restorer of ancient art and antiquities. Never mind. No, this is who I am now. Every high steam needs an IT guy. Debbie Drowner.
Only left alone. This is
His father's dead because of us.
Quicksilver. Mr. T.
We'll confess. So we damn scold the tea. And then leave it to mash.
Big City Elegy. Ah, put the spikes back on! Put the spikes back on! Is this movie rushing or dragging?
That's good.
I'm made of rocks, if you can see. I don't like that intimidate you. Martian Manhunter. The Living Joke. Mira's accent.
The firstborn of beloved Queen.
I heard about that.
You are the firstborn son of Queen Atlanta.
And your mama's box is so smelly, Steppenwolf can track it halfway across the globe.
You have been near a mother box. The scent is on you.
Oh! Justice League. Bigger, longer, and uncut.
Working on an ID sketch.
Where did they find that sketch artist? The leprechaun guy? This episode is sponsored by Google
When you
Play.
rush,
Download
when you
Class
drag,
Pages
I love
on
it.
Google and discover more on Google Play now.
I mean, I've noticed that one of the biggest complaints is Mara's sudden accent change.
Yeah.
It's because she's a shit actor. She can't even hold a consistent accent across 2 movies.
She's like forgotten her character completely. So who am I playing again?
The fact that she's even employed still is a fucking miracle.
Yeah, I
Fucking
agree.
abusive bitch. Anyway.
I mean, he's right. I mean, yeah. I mean, Johnny Depp, not the British accent out of him. I'm kidding.
Good douche.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
No.
Apparently we can't tell him anymore, man.
No, jokes are offensive now. There's no such thing as subjective humour anymore.
We're cancelled now.
It's either one specific type of humour or there isn't any at all. It's just the way it is now, man. You can't cross that line anymore. You're not allowed to.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to have your own sense of humour anymore.
Yeah, but I don't care.
No, I don't either. Couldn't care less.
Alrighty, let's move on to the next video.
You not going to talk about it?
Do you want me to talk about it?
You saw it. I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, right. I thought we were talking about
I know. Talk about what you like.
stuff.
Talk,
Okay.
talk about what you liked, what you didn't like, what they could have left out, and what you agree they put in.
Okay. Well, I definitely liked the way it was color graded, and also the way that the story progressed. What I didn't like was the runtime. I felt it was way too dragged out, such as like slow motion. Like each scene is like, it's like it was done like a minute too long. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I felt like that could have been cut shorter. The aspect ratio, I'm not a fan of. 100% not a fan of that. And so that was my pros and cons with stuff like that. As for story, I'm going to skip over that because I don't want to spoil it for you. And I can't remember a lot of it because it's been a while. But yeah, that's pretty much what I can say about it. That's on the top of my head.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Alright, do any of you agree with what he said?
If you don't, comment below. If you do,
Comment below.
yep.
Just share your thoughts in general. Or,
Have a civil discussion. Fuck that. Do whatever you want.
or leave a dislike and flag us and you'll be on your way.